Ready when you are.
I'm gonna need another minute. Can I get a little more powder?
Tonight on First Look, we're celebrating the most glamorous night on TV.
Where the best and the brightest gather to honor Hollywood's finest. It's the one, it's the only Golden Globe Awards.
And we're coming to you from the TVE studios in Los Angeles, California.
I'm Ben Higgins, along with my beautiful co-host, Ashley Iaconetti. Ashley, you look lovely tonight.
Thank you, Ben.
Do you always dress like this?
You know, when it's the 75th anniversary of the Golden Globes, you kind of have to bring it. But I have to admit, normally, during award season, I'm on the couch, in my sweats, and a t-shirt, and I am glued.
To the celebs?
And the fashion, I mean, that's half the fun, right?
Obviously. And our own Nessa Diab is getting a first-hand glimpse at this year's trends that you're sure to see on the red carpet.
Award season is that time of year when all the celebrities are pulling out all the stops on the red carpet. This is when you get to see fashion trends come to life, whether they're hot or not. Now, I'm here with Kalana Barfield-Brown, who is beauty and fashion editor at InStyle magazine. Now, the Golden Globes are the first major award show for the new year. How important is it to fashion?
It is possibly the most influential red carpet because it's the first. It really sets the tone of what you're gonna see throughout award season. And I also think for the average person, they're looking to these celebrities for trends.
Right. As an editor, do you already know the trends that we're going to see on the red carpet for this year's Golden Globes?
I definitely think we're going to see a lot of bold color. I also think there's a big trend of menswear, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see some pants on the red carpet.
Do we have a couple outfits that may appear on the red carpet?
We do, and I heard you're going to be my model,
Yes!
so I can't wait to play around.
I'm ready to look at some trends.
Let's go.
I'm obsessed with this.
You look amazing. I think this dress was made for you, actually.
Oh my gosh, talk to me. What's going on here?
Okay, so this dress is a very modern take on the Victorian trend that we're seeing on the runway. You don't have to expose skin to be sexy, and I think that this dress proves that.
I love showing skin, but I want to be J-Lo's body when I do that. This feels great.
I think for Nessa, Stella McCartney is such a great designer. Nessa is a woman with a real woman's body, someone who has curves. I wanted to make sure that she was wearing something that really flatters that and plays it up.
This is definitely an outfit you want to wear. The Golden Globes, celebrities take note from me and just make sure you give Kalana and me credit. I didn't think I was gonna like color, but I love this.
Well, actually, I think red is your color. It looks so good on you. I thought the red dress would be great on Nessa because she said she normally wears all black. I thought color would look so beautiful on her skin tone, and it's also just a very bold statement.
I like the balance on this dress. I like that one side I have my shoulder out, and on this side it's covered up. It's just nice to not feel like you're completely exposed, but you have enough to still feel sexy.
Last year we saw the cape trend on Mandy Moore, but in past years we've seen it on people like Gwyneth Paltrow, J-Lo, and I think it's just a great look.
I want to see what else we got.
I have one more thing. So
That's it? One more?
One more.
This is the one for Hollywood's Golden Night. I mean, whoever wears this on a red carpet is basically demanding a Golden Globe.
Absolutely. It's the perfect Golden Globe dress. And this is really all about the asymmetrical cut. Last year, we saw this trend on Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She wore black and white, classic colors. And then we also saw it on Naomi Campbell and Viola Davis.
Yes.
But what I really love about this is it's so perfect for the Golden Globes. You have that golden shoulder.
It's like, let's go, camera zoom in.
Yes.
This is the one I'm gonna wear to the Golden Globes in my head. I'm gonna win that night, by the way. Don't judge me. Because of how it's cut, I think the asymmetrical cut is really helping the shape of my body. You have hips and thighs, which most of us do. It's highlighting what my body is, which is curvy. With this dress, you are red carpet ready.
Now, Ashley, what's the objective of any Hollywood award show?
To leave with some heavy hardware?
Exactly. And clocking in at 5.5 pounds, when it comes to the Globes, we do mean heavy.
Society Awards designs and manufactures most of the awards for the entertainment industry. The MTV VMAs, the MTV Movie Awards, the Billboard Music Awards, the American Music Awards, and of course the iconic Golden Globe. The Golden Globe statuette is a golden spherical object with a film strip wrapped around it that's representative of the global nature of cinema and television and people's love for that. We started working with the Hollywood Foreign Press in 2008, and it was actually a 2-year-long process to find a way to make this statue the same but improved. Some of the changes include just making the globe more accurate, improving the symmetry, but mainly it's in a higher quality finish. The manufacturing of the Golden Globe is actually an interesting combination of industry and artisan craftsmanship. Marble base is from Eastern Europe. We went through I don't know how many dozens of different samples. The Golden Globe itself is cast in a machine that is used primarily to make engine auto parts. So that creates a very hard, dense material that then can be polished. It is actually real gold on the Golden Globe. It's electroplated, and that is a molecular process where gold ions come out of solution and bond themselves to the metal skin. There's about 50 awards given out a year. Because there's so few of these, they're one of the most prestigious icons in the world, really.
Coming up, predictions and picks.
Margot Robbie, who would have thought that she could play Tonya Harding? I was surprised when I heard about that casting, and she made a believer out of me.
Welcome back to First Look. I'm Ashley Iaconetti alongside my very handsome co-host, Ben Higgins. And tonight we are celebrating the Golden Globes as they celebrate 75 years.
75 years. It's no joke. Do you think the Hollywood Foreign Press would have ever seen 75 years coming?
Tough to say, but you know who may have?
No.
That would be Mitha Agarwal and Saraville Comerson from Entertainment Weekly, and they're going to give us their predictions for the big night.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of their job.
What are you going to do?
Rose, we gotta go.
If we go there, we'll die.
2017, I think, was a really, really good year for film. I can't remember the last time a race has been this tight between some of the best pictures and the best actors. The movies that are really beginning to resonate with audiences are ones that are very specific to the time we're living in, like The Post, the Meryl Streep, Tom Hanks movie.
Do you have the papers?
Not yet.
The category of comedy or musical is an interesting one because the movies that end up getting placed in there are not always a strict musical or comedy, like this year's Get Out.
Sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
I love Lady Bird. There's a reason why it's the best reviewed film of the year.
Is that your given name?
Yeah.
Why is it in quotes?
I gave it to myself. It's given to me by me.
I think the real race will be between Saoirse Ronan and Margot Robbie for I, Tonya.
I never did this.
If I was going to give out an award for Best Comedy or Musical at the Golden Globes, I think I would have to give it to James Franco. The Disaster Artist is truly one of the funniest movies I've seen this year. If you've ever watched The Room, it's sort of unbelievable how well he's tapped into this character.
Cut! Why you cut, Sandy? This is great. This is real acting.
The category of Best Picture for drama is a tight category. These are all really good movies that are so completely different from one another. In the beginning, it seemed like Gary Oldman had it locked up because his transformation as Winston Churchill was sort of epic.
Would you stop interrupting me while I am interrupting you?
But now it's looking like there's like a lot of love for Timothée Chalamet, who's so incredible in Call Me by Your Name.
Did you see her face?
Ew.
What is it that you'd have me change?
Everything.
So the thing that's really interesting about the Best Limited Series category is it's kind of the category that bridges TV and film, both of which are represented in the audience at the Globes. And this year, that category is just so star-packed. Every show that was nominated is really worthy, but Big Little Lies was just undeniable. They should just rename Best Actress in Limited Series Best Actress in Big Little Lies, because everybody from that show is up for a nomination. But I think it really is going to go to Nicole Kidman, who gave a very powerful performance in the show.
Being a mother, it's not enough for me. It's just not.
I think one of the things that's extraordinary is you're not just seeing women kind of lead a television show, you're seeing them make the show. So you're seeing kind of these creator actors getting their chance to make their visions.
Look at me. Who wouldn't
want to come home to this every night.
My personal favorite was The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. I think the combination of Amy Sherman-Palladino's vision with Rachel Brosnahan's performance was just spectacular. I think it could go a lot of different ways. I would love to see Issa Rae get it for Insecure.
That's how I feel.
Best Actor in a Comedy is going to be a really hard category to predict. I think that there are some perennial favorites in there. Kevin Bacon for I Love Dick, William H. Macy for Shameless. But, you know, Aziz Ansari, because he has the creator star thing going for him, may just win for Master of None. I have to say, this is really the year of The Handmaid's Tale.
Blessed are those who suffer for the cause of righteousness.
What Hulu did in bringing Margaret Atwood's novel to the screen, the way that it felt so relevant to the times that we're living in, was just amazing. Elizabeth Moss. The Handmaid's Tale was her show, and what she brought to that performance was extraordinary.
Please stop.
For Best Actor in a Drama, last year, the Globes overlooked Sterling K. Brown's amazing performance in This Is Us, and I think that they're going to take this as their chance to make amends.
I can't even look at you.
Coming up, flowers and flavors and fame. Oh my. So how many meals are you making on that one night?
We start cooking at 3 a.m. for 1,300 people that we have in the ballroom.
1,300 people. How do you keep it fresh, warm?
We have a lot of big fridge.
Tonight on First Look, we're celebrating Hollywood's biggest party, the Golden Globe Awards, and we're coming to you from the TVE studios in LA.
Unlike many other award shows, the Golden Globes is an all-out cultural event.
And it's an actual event. There's hobnobbing for your next gig while the champagne is flowing.
And there's a sit-down dinner feast fit for a queen.
This year, played by Claire Foy.
Oh, that's right. I like her. She's good.
Right?
Yes.
But if you can't collect a ticket to Hollywood's Golden Night,
getting a rose is the next best thing, and, well, we know a thing or two about roses. When hosting Hollywood's biggest party, everything must look spectacular.
You guys are the best of the best.
But there's one element that makes a golden night simply bloom. This girl's gonna steal some flowers. For over 20 years, arrangements for the Globes have been created by the legendary florist Mark's Garden. And this year's event designer, Michael Unkefer, is charged with building upon this proud tradition. So what do these arrangements bring to an event like the Golden Globes?
Well, the Globes is a little bit different than most award shows. Guests are all sitting at dining tables, and of course, a dining table isn't complete without a centerpiece.
500 man-hours and 15,000 flowers went into last year's event, and this year promises to be even bigger.
So we start off with a vase like this. What we've done here is created a grid with clear floral tape, and that just holds all the flowers in so they don't pop out.
All right, what are we starting with?
The first one is Carpe Diem, kind of a peach-colored rose. It's best to cut the stem kind of at an angle so it allows the flower to drink. Then you just stick it in. We start kind of on 4 points.
Edges.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
And we're just gonna continue that process right on around.
Let's talk about the design for the Golden Globes. It's different each year. How do you conceptualize it?
If there are particular colors that they're incorporating in the set, then we would like to incorporate those here and maybe add another pop of color for fun. We select florals that are going to stay really fresh throughout the telecast. We have a design team of about 20 people that help do the arrangements, and we have an incredible staff that does an amazing job.
What else are we doing with this? Let's incorporate some other flowers right now.
Yeah, sure. This is called Picanto.
This is a gorgeous color. It's almost ombre itself.
This is called Pine Intense.
Beautiful. This is gorgeous, but I feel like we are missing gold for the Golden Globes.
Yeah, I mean, you have to incorporate gold somewhere, right?
Gold Magnolia. Can I find this out in nature?
Well, at the Golden Globe tree, of course. No, we spray the magnolia leaves so we get the perfect color that we're looking for.
Okay.
So if you want to just cut off some small pieces there, we can just place them kind of in the center of the arrangement.
That good?
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot of other vendors at the Globes. How do you dodge everyone?
They do kind of production schedules the same every year, so we do have to dodge through the kitchen areas and chefs and things like that. It's kind of all set in layers, and we're kind of the cherry on the top.
And with the flower set at the center of each golden table, it's
onto the meals that Nicole Kidman, Denzel Washington, and Steven Spielberg will be dining on. And if there's one person who knows how to plan a feast for Hollywood's A-list, it's Chef Alberico Nunziata of the Beverly Hilton.
So every year, the Beverly Hilton hosts the Golden Globes.
We are the house of the Golden Globes.
And on the star-studded menu for this year's awards, celebs are starting off with burrata cheese and mixed vegetables for their first course.
So how many meals are you making on that one night?
We start cooking at 3 a.m. for 1,300 people that we have in the ballroom.
1,300 people. How do you keep it fresh, warm?
We have a lot of big fridge. We have also over 35 managers, chefs, and almost 120 cooks. We are like an army ready for the party. And you have your salad for the Golden Globe.
Looks delicious. All right, what are we making for dinner?
You like fish?
I do.
You like risotto?
Yes.
Yeah, we have risotto and fish.
Perfect.
This is Parmesan beets risotto.
So how do you adjust to all those diets in LA?
Gluten-free is the biggest restriction.
So is it gluten-free pasta you use?
We are using the rice.
So rice is gluten-free but not carb-free?
Yes.
Always been confused by that.
This is the Chilean Sea Bass. It's the best fish that we have in the market. It's so delicate, so juicy. And then I love to combine it with these tapenade olives that I made here. And that's it. You have your entree for the Golden Globes.
It's really art.
And after all that hard work, it's time to dine like the Golden Guests of Honor soon will.
Can I try too?
Mm-hmm. Chef, this is the best fish I've ever had.
Thank you.
I'm not exaggerating. The beets are so good as part of this risotto.
The beets and with the Parmesan cheese is the best combination.
So I gotta ask you this. Do people ever ask for second servings?
They try. We don't have time.
Cheers to the 75th Golden Globes. Coming up, the award goes to...
Most likely to have a temper tantrum.
Probably me.
Yeah, it is probably
me.
Mom. Is it Mom?
Yeah, I think it's me, not
Is it Mom
you.
more than you?
Yeah.
Welcome back to First Look. Tonight we're honoring Hollywood's Golden Night.
Have you ever wanted to stand up on stage, look out upon all of your peers, and rub it in their faces that you're holding gold where they're still seated?
I would think I'd be a little bit more gracious than that, but I would have a couple people to thank.
Well, our very own Paul Costabile is pounding the pavement in New York City, handing out some serious statuettes of our own. And the winners have some personal shout-outs.
This should be pure gold.
On January 7th, the Hollywood Foreign Press will be handing out the coveted Golden Globe, but our legal department's a little worried about copyright infringement, so here at First Look, we've been handing out the Lookie, thanks man, for 3 years running to ask you for your best acceptance speech. Come on. Sir, congratulations. You have won Most Likely to be Lost in Grand Central Station, ladies and gentlemen. Here is your speech. What do you have to say?
I'm lost.
Real life Indiana Jones, in the flesh, you have won the award.
It's an honor.
You are winning the award for most likely to lose track of your sons because they blend in. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
They're gone.
Thank you.
Your kids are gone.
The kids are gone. What? What?
Where? What? Great to meet you. We met your son earlier, and now you're here. Ladies and gentlemen, the award for Dr. Jones in real life, Sean Connery in real life. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. This is everything we've ever hoped for.
You can take it. It's yours.
Oh,
Congrats.
that's mine.
Say hello to your son in the stands. You guys can share the awards. We'll see you at the post show. Congratulations. You've won shortest tie.
Thank you.
What do you have to say?
Well, I want to thank the person who actually tied this for me because I couldn't tie it myself, so I really appreciate it.
Guys, congratulations. I'm here to interrupt your embrace to give you the award for Best Couple in Grand Central.
Yeah!
Oh, congratulations.
Woo! Yeah, thank you so much.
Who do you want to thank? You guys were mid-hug.
I want to thank his parents for creating him.
I want to thank her parents for creating her. Ladies and gentlemen, the most laid-back guy in Grand Central. Congratulations.
Thank you a lot, man. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you, man. You want to just chill for a second? Let's just hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know what I'm saying?
No. Do you know what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm talking about?
I feel. Do you feel what I'm talking about?
Nah.
What is this?
I'm a boxing trainer. I got a guy fighting tonight.
You're the guy on the side of the ring that yells?
I'm a guy that prepares him for the fight, man.
Well, you just won our award for Best Motivational Guy, what do you got to say?
What's the matter with you? Get your hands up.
Whoa, whoa.
Get your hands up. You trained for this.
What the heck? It's aggressive.
Let's go. You worked for this.
I want positive reinforcement.
You worked for this.
All
You
right.
said you could do this.
Okay.
So do it.
All right. I didn't know it was going to be that aggressive. Who will get the next lookie?
I want to give thanks to God Almighty. Thank you so much.
I think I just kissed her on the lips. I don't know. I'm going to give myself an award. Most likely to have a temper tantrum.
Probably me.
Yeah, it is probably Mom. Is it Mom?
Yeah, I think it's me.
Is it Mom more than you?
Yeah.
Congratulations, you've won the award for most distracted by your cell phone. We were waiting for you all day. Congratulations, you just won Best Hat.
Oh, I'm so excited.
And I mean it, this is the best hat we've ever seen.
I'm humbled. This was designed after a portobello mushroom.
Wow.
And I thank the mushroom and I thank you.
So whether you're thanking Mom, Dad, the Academy, make sure, guys, if someone hands you something gold, you're not left speechless. All right, I want to thank everyone today for this great...
And that, as they say in Tinseltown, is a wrap for us.
But be sure to tune into the 75th Annual Golden Globe Awards Sunday, January 7th on NBC.
And we'll see you
on the red carpet.